Hi guys, it's your girl Victoria. Welcome back to my channel. I am here today. We are getting ready to do something really exciting. We have been searching for a used car for my mother, and I think we found our car today. And I'm just excited because this is something we've been wanting to do. We as the kids, we've been wanting to get her a car. She is moving back home, so this is one of the things that we really were looking forward to doing. So yeah, we're here. And right now we have our eyes set on a 2008 Toyota RAV4. And we're just here. My husband came earlier, he saw the car, he liked it, and now I'm here to see if this is something we can get for her. And I'm going to have him talk a little bit about what, if you've never bought a used car, some of the things you can look for, because he's a guy that loves cars. I just love when it fits in my budget. But yeah, we're here, and I just hope it pans out because it's something that's been on, all of our hearts, and we just wanted to do it. So I will keep you posted, and let's go take a look at the car. So I am here. This is my family. Family, say hi.
Hi.
All right. So this is the car that we have our eyes set on. I like her, babe. Right? We are in Virginia. And of course the kids went straight to the car to go sit. But yeah, so like I said, it's not a new car, but it's a new to us car. And the most exciting part for me is that we are paying cash. I'm really pumped about that. But yeah, we're gonna go in and test drive this car, and then we'll come and talk about some of the things. If you are interested in a used car, some things to be aware of, okay? All right. What can you tell people when they're buying a used car when they look at the engine?
Well, for me, I look and make sure that it's somewhat clean.
Can you put that on for a second? All right.
I try to make sure it's somewhat clean. You look at the battery, the date on the battery, which is not a big deal, so you know ahead of time. It might be going to die soon or whatever. Look, see any leaks. I smell when the car's running. If you smell something sweet, that means you have a coolant leak. That's what it means. If it doesn't smell sweet, you should be fine. All right, so when you first get into the car, right, you want to do a cold start. So you want to either stand outside where somebody started, or you start, and then stand outside to hear the engine, see if you hear any rattling, any knocking noise, any smoke, all that good stuff. And then the car warm up a little bit before you drive it, and then take it for a drive once it warms up a bit. And that's how you start, the starting process. So you hear how the car sounds when it's cold. Because if you get there and the car is nice and warm, you wouldn't know what it sounds like when it's cold. So when you buy the car, you first start in the morning, you're going to work, all of a sudden the car is knocking and making noise and all that good stuff. So yep, start the car cold so you hear how it starts. All right, another quick tip: when you're driving, turn the radio off. Don't have the radio on. Take it right. Don't have the radio on having a party in the car. You want the radio off so you can hear everything. Hear the engine, hear the suspension, hear if your wheel bearing is bad, all of that. All right, so after you get in the car and you're driving and you feel comfortable, then you can put the radio on and do the party in. So that we can check the speakers, make sure your speakers are not blown, the knobs work, all that good stuff. So we're in here playing some kind of jazz stuff or whatever. The speakers all good, nothing's blown. We have the AC going. We're gonna check the heat here in a little bit. AC super cold. If it's not cold at all, at least by this point, you may have a compressor issue, or the freon might be low, who knows what. And then check your heat, make sure your heater core works. So turn that on right now. Immediately it's hot already, so I'm going to put the AC back on. So those things work, at least for right now. I can't guarantee it's going to work 5, 6, 7 days down the road, which it should, but things happen. People's bad luck. But as of right now, yeah, take a U-turn. As of right now, all those things work. We checked all the windows, door locks, checked all the features. Like when I first saw the car, the dome lights didn't work, the little lights up here. Can't flip what I'm doing, but a little, little spotlights. That could be indication of just a bulb, or sometimes it can have a circuit breaker that causes the bulbs to blow all the time. So check all that stuff. So it wasn't working, he did fix it. So that's all that stuff is working. Horn works, all the keys are present. Yeah, just go through all the features that you normally use on the car. Basically everything that works, that should work, just test it. Push every button, open and close doors, make sure everything closes free and it's not, binding up when you close the door. Yeah, and then, just enjoy the ride. Right, another tip, so when you're driving the car, right, try to get up to like highway speeds, like 50, 60 or so, and make sure your steering wheel is not shaking. If you can move your hand from the steering wheel without your steering wheel shaking by itself,
You didn't show I was right there.
Well, I can't, yeah. So if the steering wheel does not shake, now I don't mean, you'll notice it'll be quite a bit of a shaking. It could be a couple things. Could be tie rods, could be wheel balance, could just be a tire that has a bubble, stuff like that. So something to look for. When you're driving, again, higher speeds, when you're coming to the stop while you're pressing the brake pedal, if the brake pedal gives you a lot of feedback as far as like pulsation, it could be warped rotors, or basically maybe a sign of a brake job coming up as well. So just pay attention to those things as well. Steering wheel shake, brake pedal feedback. All right, so we just got back from the test drive. So I leave the car running, and then I smelled the engine bay. I don't smell anything sweet. Engine sounds good. Engine's not shaking too hard.
All right, guys, so I am really satisfied with this car so far, and I think we will be purchasing it. We've seen a couple of cars. I think we're just done at this point, and so that's it. If I just wanted to share because I know hubby loves cars, and since we were doing this, and I figure maybe somebody out there is in the market for a used car and could use some, just what to look for. But overall, if you don't know about cars, you should probably take a mechanic with you when you're going to buy a used car. It's probably a good idea. And any other last words, babe?
Just have fun. Buy a car that you like and can afford.
Buy a car you like and can afford. Love it. All right, guys. I will catch you in my next video.
Bye-bye. Hello.
The kids want to say bye.
Bye.
Bye. My dress now. Wow, Mom, we can take the scarf off your neck.
Beautiful car. Hold on, Joshy, back up.
All right, let's take the scarf off your neck, Mommy.
Joshy, move.
Joshy, back up, boy.